Okay, happy weekend, everybody. My name is La Vida Virtual, and we are back. The final game of the Phoenix Wright trilogy. It's going to be a long game, but we are ready to start case number 2. The Stolen Turnabout. You know what competition is? No, hi crabs. I mean, I know what the words mean. Is it a trophy? Is it a game? Let's play! New case. The time is 1 a.m. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Detective, we've made it! Whew. What a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe. His gumshoe.
Ho, 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 you said it, pal. It must have been our rock-solid security that scared him off. Would you mind opening the safe just to double-check?
Salutations!
Ah! We've been had!
Mask. Demask. Salutations.
Out front, guards, turn on the searchlights. Better look next time, gentlemen.
I'm Batman! Excuse me, but afraid I must be leaving now. I don't know what voice to give him yet. We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Team Rocket's blasting off again. Woo! Woo! That's what I'll give him a James. I'll give him a James. Woo! 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 Wheezy. October 11th, 3:24 p.m. Wright and Company law offices. Oh, yes. Maybe somebody's I'm at the gym, but I'll down when I get home. Poggies. M's gonna play some It Takes Two with me later. Cool. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. Woo! Thank you for posting in Discord, Crabs.
Hey, Nick, get a load of this. Hey, are you listening to me? You clean the toilet later. This is important.
What are you freaking out about now?
Today will be the last time you talk to me that way.
Huh?
We're about to hit the big time.
Big time? And what do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are.
Haha, don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearly, of course.
Hello, it's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick.
Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway?
Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this.
What's this? Some kind of poster?
Bum 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 bum.
Treasure exhibition, Corain Village. Corain Village, isn't that?
That's right, that's our hometown, Pearly and mine, that is.
What's this about treasures from the boonies?
Haha, very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight.
Tonight? What about tonight?
The treasure of Corain exhibit doesn't actually start until near we bar. The promoter sends us some special VIP entry passes.
That's why I dressed up all extra special today.
What do you think, Nick? Same Maya, different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey, the younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor, Big Booba. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then,
I've been the one who's keeping the law office afloat from behind the scenes.
Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium and a bit of a shady character.
Hey, who are you calling shady?
And this little girl is Pearl Fey, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself.
I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick.
Karain Village is the home of the mysterious Karain channeling technique, and Maya here is the daughter of Karain School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, alright. Earth to Nick, how long are you gonna make two gorgeous women like us wait?
Yeah, Mr. Nick, I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit. Hip hip jumpy jumpy. Yeah.
Looks like I don't have a choice here. Might as well head out. Poster for the Treasures of Karain exhibit.
Yeah. Treasures of Karain, baby.
October 11, 718. Lordly Taylor, main exhibit hall. Lordly Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store? Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Oh. Wow, this is awesome! Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it.
Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the minor storeroom.
Oh yeah, I remember the scribbling on when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom?
Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibit is waiting for us in the basement warehouse.
Alright, I guess we should go say hello. You play Borderlands 3 all DLC! Don't need PS4 for Borderlands 3. It's not worth buying PS4 Borderlands 3. Yeah, I believe it. Crabs, I believe it. Not worth. You already have it on PC. Not worth. Cool music. Sounds kind of like Pokemon, doesn't it? A little bit?
I'm going to catch me a Raichu.
Right, Raichu. Right.
Give him the Thunderbolt, give him the Thunderbolt. Raichu, give him the Thunderbolt.
Right, Raichu.
I think I remember an old folding screen here. I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence in that murder case that happened in Karain Village.
This folding screen is a great Holy Spirit channeling secret. The 6-leaf Korean secret writing folding screen.
If it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit? Sounds like Pokemon. It's beautiful. I like the music.
They're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures too? Of course they are. This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I guess so. So all it takes to be a treasure is age. No wonder nobody likes museums. I do.
Oh, Mr. Maya, look, I can't believe it.
Ah, it's so cute. It's a little diorama of Karain Village.
Yeah, looks at that. But somehow it seems to reek of dreariness.
Oh, Mr. Maya, it's your house. Even says fame hand around it.
Yikes, you're right.
I kind of want to add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. Just you and me, I think, Crabs. That's okay. What's this with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it. Well, it must be the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure? Is there something like that?
Huh? Why? Of course there is. Right, Pearly?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'm sure it would really take your breath away. Treasure exhibition, Lordly Taylor. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed on it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. I'm pretty sure that number has gone up since the last time I saw it.
Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know. Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life.
I love the music. It's awesome. It's awesome. Basement Warehouse. October 11th.
Lordly Taylor, basement warehouse.
Yup, this is the basement warehouse, alright.
This place is scary. Feel like a monster could jump out at any time.
Thank you for the light, Crabs. I'm sure that was you. Could be somebody else.
Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you.
Oh, Mr. Wright!
Yee! A monster, you were right! A monster?
Good evening. It's good to see you again.
It's Aaron Andrews. You, I know you.
Ha ha ha. Nice to see you again too, little miss.
Ah, hello.
Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly?
Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. I'm also responsible for security arrangements.
Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. Oh, we got our first bot. Let's keep track, Krabs. That's bot number 1. That's hi, bot. First bot.
So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright?
Nick, what's going on? Who's this woman? Oh, Maya jealous. Well, why are you freaking out on me? What? I just thought it would be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all.
Mr. Maya, you shouldn't let him off the hook so easily.
Please, Maya, don't say anything that needle pearls further.
Mr. Wright there was there for me when I really needed help. He gave me the big boobas. It was something that happened 7 months ago.
Bots on Baby Channel. There's bots on every channel, I'm sure, Krabs. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case? Not really. I was stuck in a dark wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick?
After that, I quit being a manager and started this job.
Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. If it wasn't for us...
No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was ready to change my whole life. I really am grateful.
Phew, that's a relief. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring.
Well, Lonely Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition are worthy of finest museums.
Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums!
Yes, I did. That's really wonderful.
So this basement warehouse is...
Pretty well protected, huh?
Of course it is. After all, there are some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all very highly trained as well.
That sounds good. So what is with the face she's making? Very highly trained, huh? Did something happen? Did something bad happen? This computer, it looks like hooked up to the security cameras above. And that means what? The camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in and out of the storeroom. Then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here, that's what. I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff.
Mr. Nick, what's the big door over there?
It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of boxes and stuff back there. Really? Let's go in. I want to take a look.
Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there.
Did you hear that, Nick? We're unauthorized personnel. Why are you telling me that? Why are you telling me that? It looks like a part of the big signboard. All I can read on is this burr. Aha! I got it! Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger! Why would anyone write hamburger that big? Like, maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something. I kinda doubt it. Aha! I've got it! Maybe it says spaghetti! Why are you talking about food? Oh, wait. That's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could spell spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think? Okay, to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangling than your reasoning. Spaghetti. It's a security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door.
It's set up to take pictures of anyone that enters or exits the door. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, as they say.
Ladder. Look, a ladder. That's a step ladder. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. Why do I feel like we've had this exact conversation before somewhere? Ladder. That's a Phoenix Wright meme. Oh. Oh.
Maybe Mr. Maya, take a look next to the door. That is Mr. Kami, right?
Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Korean channeling technique, Ami Faye. This statue is on loan from one of the training halls in the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning.
Statue of the founder of the Korean channeling technique is holding a Shichito. 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 What's that creepy looking thing she's holding?
Don't ask me, how should I know?
Well, you are the future master, right? Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue.
That thing is the Korean Shishito. It's a ceremonial sword. It's also used in Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice. It's held by a dragon, a mystic dragon, in Shadows Die Twice. Yes. It's a good game. If you haven't played it, it's recommended. 9.8 out of 10. It's not a real weapon. Blade isn't sharp.
Aw, phooey. I wanted to cut something. What are you eyeing me for?
Oh, look. It's already 8 o'clock. Have you all eaten yet?
Well, actually...
I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together?
Ooh, so I like the sound of that. Dine sounds fancy.
I like the kids' lunch.
Pearly is dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill with a kid's dinner?
Okay, in that case, one kid's dinner for me.
Shall we head upstairs then? After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day something terrible would happen. October 12th, 10:09 a.m., Wright and Company Law Offices. It's time for the narrator to have a sip of water. It's very tiring.
This is Maya's theme, it's really quite a bop. I love dancing here up in my room while I'm streaming.
Nick, this is terrible! What the? You're cleaning the toilet again? I never knew you were such a toilet freak. Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time.
Oh, I'm going to turn on the TV.
Uh-oh. We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced they believe it was the work of renowned phantom thief Mask Damask.
Ooh, that's me. Team Rocket's blasting off again. Mask to mask. Mask to mask.
According to the spokesperson, Lolly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago.
Hey, Wright, how are ya? Good to see you, my friend. Happy weekend.
This is the 5th heist by the Phantom Thief, who is only the target's the rarest of treasures.
Phantom Thief! Persona 5! Get him, Joker! Get him, Joker! Lordly Taylor. Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing that toilet. Treasure, Lordly Taylor, you don't think. Yeah, now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask to Mask. No, that's not a second bot. That's Wrightsa. Wrightsa's a real boy. He ate Kentucky Fried Chicken and everything. If he was a bot, he couldn't eat Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Bots do not want chicken. Only viruses.
Our most valuable treasure, the Korean sacred urn, was stolen! Well, what? Refresh my memory a little. What's a sacred urn? It's only the most important treasure in Crane Village, that's all. Look, it's right there on the poster. That's the thing that was broken by Pearly, I think, broke it. Hey, Wrightsa is not dead. Wrightsa's a real boy. Skeleton head. That's That's a cool emoji. I like it. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of Mystic Amy Faye, the founder of the Korean channeling technique. Right, Pearly?
Ah, yes, that's right.
Pearly broke it. Pearly broke it. Hold up. I thought the urn had the name Amy written on it. Now it says I am. Huh. Any idea how that happened, Pearly?
There's something best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick?
Pearly broke it in the second game. That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Korean Village, Maya's hometown. The sacred urn. It turned out to be an important clue in that case.
Sacred urn added to the court record. Looks like a plain old pot to me.
What to do? Okay, the toilet's shinier than the judge's head, so let's see, what's next? What's wrong with you, Nick? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Mr. Nick?
Mr. Nick, your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you?
But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how.
The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Korean school of channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick? I won't let you say you don't.
Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it?
Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy.
Yeah, and get the sacred urn back. But I'm not a detective. I'm no lawyer. This is nothing.
There's nothing to do with it. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya.
Man, oh man. There's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. No cooperation and competition? No. I do not. So what's the name of this bad guy again? Mask the Mask! Ooh, Team Rocket! Make a note of it. Mask to Mask. Last year's incident. Oh, it was terrible. I was arrested and everything. Team Rocket! Oh! Woo! 1 year ago, murder in Korean Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings, and this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence.
Oh, Mr. Nick, would you please not mind telling Mr. Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke down.
Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember, this urn used to say Ami on it. But Pearl broke it with a ball. Until Pearl's accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so good. She's not a very good speller.
Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts. Spelling either.
I am. Anyway, this is how the gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Ami, it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed until now, a whole year later.
I can't believe it myself.
October 12th, Loli Taylor, main exhibition. What have you been up to, Wright? So you playing dwarfs? You playing dwarf game?
Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy.
But it doesn't look like anything's been disturbed. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night.
Bad guy, huh?
Hey, you can't poke around here, pal. Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again.
It's you, and I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal?
I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives?
No, I should be asking you that. What the hell are you hanging around here for?
Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here Alright, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already?
Hey love, in a long time, Scruffy Detective Sunset.
Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe, Detective Dick Gumshoe, at your service. You see, now's a good chance for you to try to remember it right.
If that's too long for you, you can just call him Dick.
Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick.
Yeah, good to see you again, too, I guess. Oh boy, they're calling me Double D, Detective Dick. Oh no.
Oh, Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us what happened?
Oh, you're trying to remember my name, Atagoyle. Well, it's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called Sacred Urn.
I know about that.
Oh, well, the criminal's name is Master Mask.
I know about that too.
Detective, can't you tell us something other than that?
Well, I guess I sort of kind of owe you guys in a way. The crime occurred last night around 1:30 in the morning.
How exactly do you know that?
We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen.
The scene of the crime? You mean here, right?
Wrong. That urn was being kept under guard in the basement warehouse.
Basement warehouse, huh?
Oh, so who's got it in the basement warehouse?
That guy. It's all his fault the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets swellhead thinking that he's an ace detective.
Ace Detective? Woo! 1:30, we know the time. Yeah. I'll remember that, Krabs. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about Master Mask. Is he famous? What? You joking, right, Nick? Master Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread.
Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear. A BBB. A big brown bear. Known to surprise unsuspecting victims, swallow their organs, eat them, and give their regards to Satan. He's also very handsome. But underneath those disguises is the true Master Mask.
So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh?
And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night it was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time.
Well, what, then you knew he was planning on stealing the sacred urn?
Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. He's like the Phantom Thieves. He's like Persona 5. You ever heard of that game? It came out like 10 years in the future, like 20 years in the future, but 15 years in the future, but it's a really cool game. You get to play as these Phantom Thieves, and they go in and they send calling cards, and then they go in and they fix people's hearts. They're really cool. You should play it. It's on the PS Plus store for free. If you have PlayStation 5, if you have a PlayStation 5, you can play it for free.
Calling card, huh? I mentioned that on TV. So why do you call him the Ace Detective anyway?
That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up.
So what's he like?
Well, like I told you, Master Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get his stolen treasure back.
Wow, very impressive. All by himself.
Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. But none of us has ever gotten as much as a glimpse of the guy.
Well, Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief.
He is the thief, then. Ace Detective is the thief. It's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious. That's what I'm calling it right now. Ace Detective is the thief. How else could it be? How else? There's gotta be, right? How else could it be?
Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime now looking for clues.
So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? So what's this calling card?
Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal?
What's this mark on the front?
That's Master Mask's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards are guarded on him.
They didn't mention that in the news flash.
We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if it's a calling card is real or not is by this emblem.
Calling card added to the court record. Sent before the heist. Emblem is top secret. That makes sense. When you get famous, there's always imitators.
Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own cupcake someday.
Thanks, I guess.
Alright, let's go to the basement. October 12th, Lordly Taylor Basement Warehouse. I'm guessing this guy's gonna be the thief. I really am. That's just my initial impression. Who knows?
No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills.
That's probably because it's air conditioned to protect the art pieces, you know.
Welcome to my private little Ben Cave Chaos.
Huh? What the heck does that mean?
Oh, I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please make yourself at home.
Who are you anyway?
Shh, silence!
Oh my god, this music.
Now I see, it's all becoming clear. Ooh,
What do you see?
Zvari! The truth once again has been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither are very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong?
Yikes! That's scary! How did you know that?
How you say the universe skeptic would say that this is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space, a swimmer of dreams.
What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it. I didn't really enjoy this case that much. I hope you will.
Well, we'll see.
Oh, this music is beautiful, dude. It's new music. That's awesome music.
Hey, EE, good to see ya. The homie EE and the homie Wright and the homie Mr. Krabs. We got a good team. Team Rocket.
I'm guessing that this detective is actually the masked. I'm just gonna guess. I could be wrong, but I'm guessing this detective is actually the thief. But I don't know.
Without further ado, let me fulfill what you should be the first duty of any gentleman. And introduce myself. The name is Atme. Look at me. Look at me. Ace Detective.
Oh, hi.
Don't let him imitate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of.
The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney.
I'm IFA, Ace Spirit Medium.
And I'm Pearl Fay. I'm Mr. Myers' cousin and Spirit Medium Ace Apprentice.
Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game?
Game? Why does this phrase, one short of a baker's dozen, come to mind with this guy?
Beep boop boop. Beep boop boop. Beep boop boop.
I love the music. It's so good. I hope I like it too. Ace Detective. So you really as famous as you say?
Of course, for a lawyer you have rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone left in the city that had not heard of me. Look at me. I am Master Mask Arse Enemy Ace Detective. Look at me.
I think he's the thief. I do. I'm gonna guess.
At the moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other angelic cherubs of light.
Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick?
I have been personally on the heels of this villain ever since his first crime. After learning of this criminal's patterns, I thought it is very late this loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Magina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from mass to mass. With my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles.
Yeah, they mentioned it in the news. Great people around town segment. They said it was the museum gave you incredible jewel as a reward.
Well, compared to the treasure I received from them, it's not much.
So in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise.
Oh, tell us what you know about Master Mask and keep it simple, please.
Like about how I've devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds. Last night, here in the bowels of the store, we were locked in the most glorious battle.
I see, huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here in the Lordly Taylor?
Naturally, wherever Master Mask goes, you will find Atme laying his elegant traps.
Elegant traps? More like to mask out elegance you and made the beautiful getaway.
But this time, I allowed him to escape with his illusion of victory.
I wonder if I should ask him what happened last night in more detail.
This is awesome song, dude. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. The night of the crime. Can you tell us exactly what happened last night? But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. Big nose. I first received the request of my services 20 days ago, and it was 10 days ago that we received Master Mask's calling card. You were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. It's Aaron Andrews. That's Adrian Andrews for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her emotions were realized. Premonitions. A calling card arrived, right? Yes, heist detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in her warehouse, and waited for him, alone. Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous! Why do I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you who let Mask to Mask get away. I always operate alone and unconcealed at the sight of others. Concealed? Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemy, first you must fool your friends. It is my own original proverb. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. But that's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself.
So you're saying, even no one came through the door last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose?
That's just not possible. Examine crime scene and then you will find a clue, a clue, a clue, a clue. And you'll just move a clue. Tisk, Sir Lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior. Well, what do you mean? This criminal is an artist, a crime scene, a canvas upon which he paints. Only I, Detective Amy, have an eye for which is educated enough to read the signs. Could you translate that for me, Nick? I think he pretty much said don't touch anything, amateurs. If there's anything you wish to know about, you have to but ask at me. I know everything there is to know about my rival, Master Mars. What do I do now? Does he have any top secret information? Stuff only a real crime buff would know? I'll think about what to ask while I listen to Ace Detective have to say. Origami? Okay, I'm not sure what to do next. Do I need to present him some evidence? It's possible, I suppose. Yeah, let me present this calling card. Mask-to-Mask calling card. It's got an emblem printed on it, right? Quite impressive, but I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. I was surprised to see you in a position of such top-secret piece of information. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professional. I don't know if I really want this guy to like us ever. Alright. Well, Sir Lawyer, I've been told that you are too pursuing the mysterious thief. Well, I'm not sure I would say exactly. That's right! We're going to find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If perchance you should discover something of value, return it then to my office. Yeah. Of course you want it to return to your office, because you're the one who did it. I really bet it is. My Office of Earthly Delights, the Atomy Detective Agency. Office of Earthly Delights? Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you'll excuse me, I have much to do. Wiggle, wiggle. eyeglass is a magnifying glass in my eye. Woo! Well, wait a minute.
He's gone.
I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him. Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind.
I wanna go to the office too. Take me with you, okay?
Oh, baby, listen to this. Yo, this is awesome music. Oh, man. Oh, baby, this is good stuff, dude. Alright, let's examine the crime scene. It's a security camera. It's trained on the big door of the storeroom. It's set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out.
Security camera.
Yeah, go stand in front of that door and it'll snap your photo too, Pearly.
Mr. Meyer, do you think I should smile?
Nah, it's for criminals, so I don't think you should make a really scary face. Like this. Hey, Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer.
A computer? Oh, I heard of those. It's such a cute name.
It looks like this is a computer for storing data from the security camera. When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them.
It's probably the trap the detective set up.
Let's see if we can find the latest Night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of Mask to Mask. Let's see here. Man, I really stink at working these things.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating awful lot.
I don't know how to pull up the photos. I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick. Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway. I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick? Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night. Camera data added to the courtroom. Okay. Let's take a look. What does it say? To the security at Lordly Taylor, I will be coming to purloin the most priceless work on display in your Treasures of Crane exhibit. Take care of the speckled urn, won't you? Master Mask, yours truly. Jesse James. Okay, went off around 1 a.m. on the night of the crime. That pathetic-looking wooden box. Ah! That's the box that had the sacred urn in it! Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity on there. I worked so hard to make that box. Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya? What's that supposed to mean?
The owner wasn't in understanding the one way of a manner. There is no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick.
And I was so proud of it. Poor Maya. Maybe it'd been better if Master had taken the box too. Okay. Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again? Shishichito. It's literally the 7-branch sword in Japanese, or so says Miss Andrews. Whoa, it's pretty heavy. One hit 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it'd sell like hotcakes.
There's something about it bothering me.
Wow. You're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly.
The sword. Wasn't Mr. Kami holding it last night?
Aha! And another thing, the sword
hasn't bent.
The sword wasn't
bent last night like it is now.
Do you think the guy pretended he was... Do you think the guy pretended he was Mystic Amy and sat up there on a pedestal? It could be he's a master of disguise. You're right. Awesome, Pearly. I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice. The sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow. Aha! I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Adamy smashed Mask to Mask with it. Like this. Yeah! What the heck? What do you think, Pearly?
I think it's even more bent than it was before.
Oh man, my head! My hair! A ceremonial sword held in the hand of Amy Faye statue wasn't bent before the crime.
Mr. Nick, wasn't the big door over there?
It looks like it was the door of the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn. Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. Ba-da-ba-da-da. Bum-ba-da-da. Bum-bum-ba-dum-bum-ba-da. It says Origami. No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last two letters. Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either because this place is a mess. Yeah. You must feel right at home, huh? Rude. This statue of Mystic Amy is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office. Hey, it's Wright & Co. How about a gold statue of me?
Mr. Nick, I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange.
Huh? What is it, Pearls?
The statue of Mr. Kami. Was this where it was last night?
No. I'm pretty sure it was...
Closer to the door.
Yeah, I think you're right. Great job, Pearly! I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin. So the statue was moved on the night of the crime. Hi, Bot 3. We haven't seen Bot number 2. Unless it's in different, not in live chat. No, we only have one Bot so far. Amy Faye's golden statue updated in the court record. Only one Bot so far. Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here. I didn't do that. Well, it wasn't here last night. I would have noticed the color is outrageous.
But this paint is hard to dry.
Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick. Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. Looks like it's been several days since it was spilled. Hey, look at this.
What is it?
There's some kind of shape left in the bottom side of this stain. You're right. I wonder what it could be. Shape left in the bottom of the stain. Maybe this was over here covering the stain. And there's some paint over here too. This is seeming suspicious. Should I buy the Demon Slayer game? I've heard it's pretty good. I haven't looked at any of it. I don't know anything about it. I bought Dragon Quest XI PlayStation Definitive Edition. Which I've only played like 2 hours of, but it's kind of fun. Vita like Demon Slayer. I actually am really not that big a fan of Demon Slayer, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see the movie. I watched every episode on Netflix. I really wasn't a big fan. The characters annoyed the hell out of me. Like all of the characters. Maybe it'd be better in Japanese. I don't know. Okay, alright, we found some clues. Hey Nick, your cell phone's ringing! Hello, Moshi Moshi, Phoenix Wright though.
Oh, it's me, Gumshoe.
Gumshoe? What is it? What's so funny?
I'll tell you what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally, this underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective met his match. Yup, I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him.
You caught him? Are you saying... You captured Master Mask?
Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered. But I still got him.
Master Mask surrendered?
That's great. When can we come and pick up the sacred urn?
Well, you see, I was gonna tell you.
What, something wrong?
Do you think you can swing by the detention center sometime?
The detention center?
He wants to talk to you, pal. Master Mask, that is.
What? He wants to talk to Nick?
I'll be waiting for you, pal. So get over here soon.
Yeah. Maybe it's good, EE. I don't know. I have no idea what the Demon Slayer game is like. I've no idea. I haven't looked at it at all. I should. The detention center, huh? Alright. Let's go then. October 12th.
Admin Detective Agency. This is a detective agency? It looks more like a set of B-grade horror movie.
Hello? Is anyone here?
It looks like nobody's home. Huh.
What a waste of time. I told you, I told you, he's the thief. It's obvious. It's so obvious. He's the thief. At least that's what I think, anyway. Hey, I know. Let's take that framed picture back with us as a memento.
Don't you dare, Maya. Guess we'll have to try back later. Not until we examine the old lab here. Oh, there's something purple over here. This desk is literally covered with all sorts of chemical equipment.
Oh, I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know this, but
water is made up of carbon and hydrogen. Oh, no, it is not. No, it is not, Maya. No, not carbon, oxygen and hydrogen.
Oh, well, there are alternative theories, I guess.
If by alternative theories you mean ones you make up inside that head of yours. Cool characters like Hashiro's make appearance in next season. Oh yeah, I love my favorite character in the game. You barely see him at all. Is the evil villain, the evil villain. Demon. I like him. He's cool. Hi, fifth bot. We don't have bot. Only one bot. Crabs.
Whoa, a huge hearth.
That's a fireplace.
So what's the difference?
You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. Wait a second. Ladder? Fireplace?
Hey, Nick, what's this thing here?
It's called a gramophone. In the old days, people used to listen to music.
You can't be serious.
I think it's probably for purifying the air or something. I'll bet you 50 cents. Come on, what do you say? Oh my god. Forget it. You never pay up when you lose. What a creepy painting. It's like he's looking right at me.
Maybe we should put up a big portrait of you at the office, Nick. I can even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the toilet.
I think Persona 6 will be in like 5 years, Crabs, but who knows? I think I prefer something a bit more dignified. Excuse me. Yawn.
Why are you so tired, Mr. Vida? Play the game.
That's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books. My Life as an Ace Detective, unabridged edition by Luke Atme, Ace Detective Agency. Hey, he's even got one of those ships in a bottle thingies.
Ah, what would you look at that? There's a little Luke Atme doll at the helm. How cute.
There's a microscope here, too. I wonder if he was researching something. The glass slides have different names on them. This one says, Atme virus. Huh. This guy's just dying to make a name for himself, huh? It's getting kind of irritating, actually. Atme virus. That's not good. Okay, I think we're done here. On the table. Coronavirus. He made the coronavirus. October 12th, Detention Center Visitors Room.
Hey, pal, welcome to Detention Center. Yes, sure.
You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you?
Yup, after all, we got the master mask.
Right, but, where's the sacred urn?
Oh, sorry about that, pal. I guess I didn't really think about it before, but you're the victim in this case.
Huh?
Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth.
Ooh! You know he's right, Nick. He is? If you think about it real hard, we are the victims. Well, I guess so, in a way. Oh! I'm so used to thinking the victim is a dead person because we're always on the murder cases. Excuse me. But anyway, I have to get that sacred urn back. Please, don't just ignore me. What? This is Master Math? Well, I guess I was wrong about the detective being Master Mask. This music is awesome, dude.
Bum, 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 bum.
This music in this game is incredible. Who are you? I am Master Mask, okay? Woo! Hey, Nick, doesn't he look kind of, well, gangly? I'm Ron Delite, the famous Master Mask. I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. This guard monitors a visitor's room. He looks nervous being this close to the alleged thief. This is amazing, dude. This is a bop. All of these songs are great. Smile, you're on candid camera. Alright, Master Mask. So you're the Master Mask guy? Yes, you bet. No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated, sort of yes and sort of no, you know what I mean? Huh? What's wrong? Maybe he isn't Master Mask. Maybe the detective really is. Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean to say is not right per se. You see, it's not spelled Master Mask, it's actually Masked Mask. What's with this guy? Well, he's a timid little weakling, we know that much. Don't look at me like that. Don't need your pity. And a major crybaby, too. So why did you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because wheezing. Back in your Pokeball, wheezing. Well, wheezing. I don't know why, because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt, am I right? Priceless treasure, the broken urn? I have a little favor to ask. Yes, what is it? Would you go and talk to Desier? Desi? Desier? Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it? I'm sorry, I'll give it back. I really will. Maybe not. No, I can't. I can't make promises I can't keep. I'll just end up hurting people. Mr.
Oh, Mr. Nick. I couldn't hear what you just said, especially the last part.
Mr. Damask, do you think you could speak up a little? Yes, I will, I promise. Wheezing. Maybe not. You see, I'm only speaking in my normal voice, so I can't really do anything. Mr. Damask, about the urn? Oh, yes, the urn. Right away. Actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but actually, I'm afraid I wouldn't believe me anyway. Enough already. Just tell it to us straight. Please don't yell at me. Team Rock is blasting up again. Whew. I'm sorry. That hurt. I lost it. What? Lost it? What did you say? Did you say you lost it? Yes, no. Maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it. Well, what do you mean? Well, you know, I lost it, like I said. These things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know? Well, what? You forgot our sacred urn on a train? Wait a minute, you went on the train dressed like that? No, I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway, I'm sorry, I just lost it somewhere, I don't know where. This guy's story is more surreal than a Dali painting, a Dali. Are you sure? Are you really sure this creep is Master Mask? Maya, don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit I understand your doubts about this guy. Desier? So who is this Desier person? Desi? Please don't talk about my wife like that! Jesse! James! Oh, Team Rocket's blasting off at the speed of light. It's my wife Jessie, I mean Desi. I'm sorry, the truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go visit her at my hideout? A hideout?
Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout?
Oh, sorry, naturally I meant to say my secret base. Is this a secret base? Well, my apartment actually, Palazzo Pel Pepe, 3rd floor. Let's go have a look to Master Mask's hideout. Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. Okay. Okay. This is a funny case, man. What the heck? He really might be Mask to Mask. He's got lots of wigs and stuff. Mask to Mask's Hideout, October 12th. Wow. Check this place out. No doubt about it, this is Mask to Mask's Hideout, alright. What does Jesse sound like in the anime?
Something like this.
It's Jesse!
Huh? Who are you people?
Are you Desi Delite?
That's right. I'm Desiree. Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim.
Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you.
I'm Maya Fey, and this is Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney at Law. Nicky boy, my heart. I can tell you how grateful I am you deceived us to help my Ronnie.
Well, you're welcome. Did you really call me Nicky boy? This is Mask to Mask. There's a tape recorder hanging from his neck. Let me see that. I'll be taking this crown now. Better luck next time, gentlemen. I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick? It's not his real voice. This thing looks vaguely familiar. Oh, I know. It's a fishbowl. Well, an upside-down one. Anyway, no, it's rat-a-tat. I think it's a helmet. An alien helmet.
And that looks like it. Hey, it's my helmet. Somebody stole my helmet. Rat-a-tat. It's me, Wendy Oldbag.
And this looks like a tape recorder or something next to it. I think it's a transceiver. An alien transceiver. Nick, do you think maybe you could act like a grown-up for a little bit? Getting lectured by Maya to be more of an adult now, that's a new low. Oh, that's so cute. It's called a hot air balloon, you know? Wow, there's no fooling you. I wanted to make my own balloon now. I'll even let you ride in it, Nick. The emblem of the balloon is supposed to be top secret. That's proof enough that Rondolita really is Mask to Mask. I better not tell Maya. She gets kind of scary when it comes to celebrities. There's a whole bunch of stuff piled up over here. Dusk and cover. It's a missile. Did you know there's a dynamite in missiles? But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just really well-made toys. What are these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can? Theft of the Mazarin Stone, the Great Albatross Strategy. Theft of the Immortal Goddess Statue, the Great Knuckle Bomber Strategy. Huh. Do the police even investigate this place? Doesn't look like it. Hey, Nick, look on top of that chair. Looks like an envelope and a letter. Well, don't just stand there. Come on, let's read it. Maya, you know we shouldn't do that. What are you talking about? That letter could be an important clue. No way, you can't just read people's private letter like that because you feel like it. Ugh. It's not because I don't feel like it. It really could be important. If I was sure it was a clue, I guess I wouldn't mind.
Whoa, Raggy, a roo.
No, Scooby. That's a French sauce that you make with with food and French cuisine.
No, Raggy, a roo.
No, it's a clue, not a roo. Why can't you say? Why are you always saying your letter Oz? You need to go to speech therapy, Scooby-Doo.
There are a bunch of books lying here. They're all romantic-sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves. Wow, look at all these bookmarks and notes stuck in them. Let's see here. Note, must remember this thief's way of laughing. Very useful. Note, a calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi. Wow, Ron really studied his stuff. Nick, it's a torpedo! It's hard to believe, but it sure looks real. Where could he have picked up something like this? Please don't say torpedoes are things people just leave lying around. It's a bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged inside a nice frame. Look, Nick, it's a fake beard. There's also a mask made out of cardboard. Here, Nick, try this fake beard on. Try it on. Hey, cut it out. Now put on the mask. Ah ha 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 ha! Phoenix to mask! Let's borrow it for a while. No way, I'm not stealing from a thief. I have enough bad karma as it is. She's a sneaky one, Maya. Jesse! She's kinda smoking though. Holy moly, dude. About your husband?
Isn't it the cutest? A bit of a weakling, though.
A bit?
By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV?
Huh? Really?
They said you own the urn and that you're doing some shady training at the law office now.
Remind me not to watch this channel's news program.
After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet a lawyer they mentioned.
I see.
My Ronnie, he has a powerful imagination, gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me, I stole that urn, he kept saying, as if it was even possible.
Huh? But, are you saying he didn't?
Of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that?
Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure and he's, you know. Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity?
For me, I'm kind of a woman who needs excitement in her life.
Oh, excitement, huh?
Yeah, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike at full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting on your life on the line, you know what I mean?
Well, I think that depends on how you ride it.
I'm the type that can't stand to living a boring, dreary old life with no action.
No offense, but your husband, Ron, doesn't exactly look like a risk-taking type himself.
You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrills and danger. But I do have to say, he makes up for it in other ways. Yoo-hoo!
Other ways?
Yes, money. Money is incredibly rich and super generous. He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin. And shopping? I like to shop so much it makes Ron's head spin. The other day it actually happened. His head actually started to spin.
Man, talk about a high-maintenance wife.
So where does Mr. Delite get all his money from? Ronnie has a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it.
He's a security guard? I think it's my turn for the head to spin. Can you tell us about what happened last night?
What time did that incident take place again?
What time was it again, Maya? Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning.
Last night was horrible. I got pulled over.
Pulled over?
Yes, I always do my best flying at night.
Flying? You're talking about your motorcycle, right? Bot.
Anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. Can't believe he caught up to me. That was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home.
Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi.
Well, about Mr. Delite, the light, I don't really know. We weren't together at the time of the night. And when I got home, he was already fast asleep.
So basically, he's got no alibi. Should I present something to her? I do not know. I don't know.
I know he doesn't look it, but he can really get things done when he puts his mind to it.
Really? So when exactly does he put his mind to it?
Well, not very often, I admit.
What exactly does Miss Delite see in her husband anyway? Wow, you must really have seen skyrockets when you first met him and loved him so much. Skyrockets? I didn't know people used that word. I want to read the clue. Alright, what do I need to do for this girl, huh? I don't know what I'm meant to do here. So what do you know about this?
No, you can't show her that, Nick. The emblem is top secret.
Oh, oops, sorry about that.
Ooh, when I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else.
Really? That's one of our most treasured possessions. It's going to be a whole exhibit at Lordly Taylor with these things. My, I look so happy.
Terrific.
Huh? Oh, yeah, haha. I have no idea what I'm supposed to present. I do not know. Am I supposed to examine something? The music is so good. Okay, let's go back. Do you know your husband is mask to mask? Miss Delita, you must know, right, about your husband and mask to mask?
Mask to mask? Of course I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan.
Yup, what? Huh? The biggest fan?
Yes, Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened.
Well, wait a minute. Did you say delusional?
Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Master Mask.
What? What? What are you talking about? You mean he's not Master Mask? Savi, hello! How are you, Savi? I know Savi's biggest secret. Savi is Batman! Savi is Batman. I know it's true, Savi. Don't try to hide it. You're Batman. When did Ron first become Master Mask?
What are you talking about? He's not Master Mask.
Huh? But, wait a second. Look around at this room. This place is obviously Master Mask's hideout.
No, you're totally wrong. A real thief's hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so timid himself he looks up to heroic figures.
Heroic figures? But Master Mask is a bad guy. So he's deluded, huh? Could this really be true?
Anyway, if he really hadn't stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it?
Well, I suppose so.
Then why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not?
She has a point. Mr. Delite isn't exactly a criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me.
Maybe it's true. Maybe Delite isn't Master Mask after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy?
What is it?
I know it may seem like a bad girl on the outside. Bad girl.
I'm really good, thank you. I'm playing more Phoenix Wright though.
But the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity.
Except you just drove like outran a cop. I had the feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you got a good heart.
Somebody framed my boy Ronnie, I know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me?
A letter?
Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back.
Mr. Delite? Okay, you got it. Just relax and leave it to us. Delite's letter added to the criminal record. Alright. Alright. I'm doing great, thank you, buddy. Playing any fun games this weekend? Oh, that's right, this here's from your wife. Oh, from Desiree, thank you. Letter given to Master Mask. Actually, more like taken. My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine. He's clutching onto that letter so hard, the ink is gonna squeeze out. He looks so happy.
You should write a letter to Mr. Maya too, Nick.
Mr. Lawyer? Yes. In the letter Desiree wrote, she said, Ask this guy to be your lawyer. Huh? I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? The trial starts tomorrow. Hey, hang on a second. He can't be your lawyer. Why not? What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in this case, right? Victims of the mask guy. Well, yeah, but according to Desiree, he didn't do it.
She said poor man needs to look at himself into thinking he did it, right, Mr. Nick?
But I did by Hitman 2. Oh, Hitman 2. Cool. I haven't played it. I think it was on PS Plus. Sleepy Vida. Sleepy Vida. Come on, he should be lying to protect her husband. Well, that's true. No, actually. It's hard to say. Oh no, it's spreading. Oh, please, I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. Huh. What should I do? Take his case. Well, Mr. Delete, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you. Really, you will? Woo! Hey, Nick, what are you doing, Nick?
He's a thief, you can't trust him.
Well, he may be a thief. But I think there's more to this case than meets the eye.
Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you.
But Pearls?
I can't believe you defend this person after what he did to Mr. Maya. I'll never forgive you ever.
But Pearly, wait! This is gonna get ugly. I'll go after her. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. Oh, listen to this music, dude. This is awesome. I guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya, where's Pearls? She said she's going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would you? And what about you? Are you okay with me taking Delight's case? Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you. I think I'm going to cry. I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it. Okay, Nick, let's get this show on the road. Okay. Guess we go to the office. October 12th, Wright & Co. law offices.
Mr. Nick, welcome back.
Oh, hey, Pearls. You're back too, I see.
I went and bought some strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea with it.
Hey, Pearls. It looks like she feels really bad about what happened to the detention center.
Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. You shouldn't have trusted you. I'll never forgive you ever. Mr. Maya, the tea ready.
Oh, thanks.
Come on, Mr. Nick, please have some of this cake.
Yeah, thanks. Pearls?
Oh, excuse me. I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet.
Hey, it's okay. I just cleaned it this morning. Too late. This might be a good time for me to ask about her. My name is Mystic Maya, and I'm channeling my dead sister. Oh, she's not a big mister. Wanna go find the case? Oh, I love this song is bass. Ooh. I first met Pearls a year ago. It was when the murder happened at Crane Village. I still remember what she said when we first met.
You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone.
Hey, Maya, I always thought this was because she was young, but what? Pearls, I think she's got the wrong idea about you and me. Huh? There's something you need to understand. Well, what is it? It's kind of like Crane Village customs, sort of. There are hardly any men in Crane Village. Now that you mention it, I've never actually saw any men there when I visited. I'm pretty sure I told you a long time ago about how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fae family. Yeah, you did. And that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right? Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Korean Village kind of revolves around its women. Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. Oh. Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter. Are you saying that Pearl's father? He's gone. He left the village when she was very young. Boy, that's tough. Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that. Oh, really? Interesting. Pearl seems to love you a lot. Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and, well, because of the murder case last year, Pearlie's mother is... Oh, yeah. Pearlie's mother's in jail. I remember now. Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. So you see, I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me, too. My mother's gone, too. Aww, Maya. So your mother's still missing? Yeah, and no one has any idea where she is. Maya's mother, Misty Fay, the current master of the Korean channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing. And if your mother doesn't come back, then what? Then according to the laws of our village, I'll become the next master. Mystic Maya, the master of the Korean technique, sounds like a heavy responsibility. Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fey main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't you go out and start investigating? We're not going to learn anything just sitting around the office. Yeah, I know. But first I want to talk to Pearls. Mr. Nick?
Mr. Nick,
Yeah?
I acted like a baby.
Pearls?
I doubted you even though Mr. Maya trusts you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick,
Yes?
from the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said.
Oh, it's okay. I'm the one that should be apologizing.
Well, I'm going out now for a little bit.
Huh? Where are you going to?
I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm going to show you I can be useful too to finding some evidence.
Hey, wait a... Ack! She just runs fast! Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay? Yeah. I'm going to investigate this scene of the crime. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so where should we go now? Where should we go now? Should we go look for clues? Yep. October 12th, Lordly Taylor, Main Exhibition Hall. Maya! Oh, Miss Andrews! I'm so sorry, it's my fault. Your precious urn. Your precious urn! Please, calm down. What's wrong? It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Maya, I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay. I don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I can make you another urn. Hold on. Just wait, okay? Breathe. Calm down and talk to us. Forgive me. Damask calling card. So when did you get the calling card from Damask? Let's see. Exactly 10 days ago. I was going to show it to the police, but that detective stopped me. So you asked Detective Atme to help with security? Yes, in fact, it was about 20 days ago I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Master Mask than the police. So you hired him for security even before calling card arrived? Well, yes, I had a premonition that something bad might happen. Dun, 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 dun. The music in this game is so good. I've learned to trust my hunches. So that's why there are security cameras even in the basement warehouse. Yes, Lordly Taylor is very serious about the security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on to any potential thieves. Well, he sure brought it last night, even left without a nice souvenir. amazing song. It's really good.
Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault. I never should have called that paltry little collected treasure exhibit anyway.
Why do you say that? The urn was stolen. It's a pretty important object.
Maybe, but its actual value appears appraisal was, well, practically zero.
Zero!
I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable.
But that urn contains the soul of Mr. Gammy!
Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to protect without me. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Crane. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there.
So maybe one of them was actually mask to mask in disguise.
No, I personally checked on everyone who came through here. That's not possible. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
I love that song. God, it's really catchy. It's quite pretty. Knowing Adrian Andrews, she probably even checked on what they ate for breakfast that morning. Okay. Okay. Miss Andrews?
I know, it's all my fault. What's done is done. I'll make it up by making a new urn for you.
I'm just wasting my time. She's too far gone. Let's look for clues, baby! This also reminds me of a Persona song a little bit. I can't remember what it's called. That pathetic looking box.
Ah! That's the box that had the sacred urn in it. Don't touch it. There may be clues.
I already read this. According to the security device, someone did in fact go through those big doors last night, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
The shutter did go off once, you know. I wonder if that device was brought the camera in with him.
Good question. Let's take a look at it.
Huh? It says property of Lordly Taylor on it. So it's borrowed? Kind of strange for an ace detective, don't you think?
I'm really starting to like this thing. It's so cool looking. I'd like to strap it on my waist and walk around town like a samurai.
Careful, Gumshoe will lock you up and throw away the key if you're caught. Our precious urn was right there on the other side of these doors. Yeah, and according to the security camera data, someone was in there last night.
What I'd like to do to him.
This paint is suspicious, man. It looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly, and it's shocking pink. I don't see how the color of paint is anyway important. Oh, I think it might be important. When we were here with Miss Andrews last night, the statue wasn't here where it is now. Yeah, it was right next to the door, wasn't it? Well, if someone moved it, it was probably the criminal.
Maybe he didn't like being watched by Mr. Gammy while he stole the urn.
Hey, cut it out. You're giving me that creeps with that kind of talk. Huh.
Bum, bum.
I don't know. I love this song. All the new songs are great in these games, man. Alright, I don't know where we want to go now. Alright, let's go to the detective agency. I think this guy is actually I still think this guy is actually the criminal. I really do. That's what I'm believing anyway. Hello? Well, how lovely to see you again, my dear.
Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere.
We're actually kind of...
Shh! Silence!
Hee hee! Precisely as I expected. What is it?
Zvari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium. Am I correct?
I think we've already been through this.
Ah, so my estimation was correct. Zavari, how truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you?
Beep boop boop. Night of the crime. You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night.
Precisely, this is my fifth encounter with the archenemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey.
I heard you've been after Master Mass since his very first theft.
Yes, my dear, I see you've done your homework. In his very first heist, that vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the tear of Amanon. I first encountered him in the museum's sacred hall, the crime scene itself.
So, why were you hired as security for the treasure exhibit? I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him.
Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lady Taylor and set up the perfect trap.
You must mean the security camera. But I thought you were watching the area yourself, too. So how did Master Mass manage to steal the urn? That's the million-dollar question. What is Master Mass' modus operandi? Mr. Atme, do you know about the sacred urn?
I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Master Mask. Sacred urn? Poof! That has nothing to do with this case.
But wasn't that what Master Mask stole this time?
I am a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts to throw to pigeons?
I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick. Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn. There's something that's kind of bothering me.
Please, my dear, ask me anything you like. After all, we are but seekers wandering alone in the dark.
Well, I was wondering how Master Mask managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Yeah, now that you mention it, isn't it strange? After all, you were on guard duty that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Master Mask.
Ah.
Oh, Cyclock. Oh, Cyclock. What the hell? It's a Cyclock.
Cyclock.
Hey, Nick. What is a Cyclock thing? Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what those secrets are.
Well, what? This Magatama has that kind of power?
Maya, you're the one who gave this Magatama to me last year. Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized family heirloom, but Pearly was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual powers, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do. This is the woman that's going to take over the Korean channeling school someday?
So how do you do it? How do you break the Cyclock thing?
Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret.
Cool. I can't wait to see it in action. Come on, try it out.
Oh boy. I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. Alright, let's save. This music is awesome. Once again, the music in this third game is brand new and it's really good. I think it's really good, anyway. Like, amazingly good. Okay, now. Beep boop boop. Beep boop boop. Beep boop boop. Beep boop boop. Okay. Well, we can try to do the... We can try to do the Magatama. I don't know if we have the evidence yet, but we can try. Take that! And this is where I say, your soul is mine. Master Mask's motive operandi. Detective Adme, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Master Mask commit this crime.
Well, now I can hardly believe why you're so positive about that.
Yes, indeed, I was guarding the warehouse. That much is true. But I can tell you for certain, not a single person passed through that door.
I'm not sure why, but this Atme guy is lying through his teeth. I know, I'll show him some proof. Detective Atme, I have proof that someone went through that door last night. Take that! There's a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door.
Precisely.
I hope you did not mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night.
What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in this flash. Must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be.
Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned.
What are you saying? I didn't do my duty properly.
Detective Atme, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be some reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I got just a piece of evidence that should prove it. Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see mask to mask. In that case, the reason you didn't at the time was because you were fast asleep. I don't know. Oh, because he got his ass knocked out. That's why.
I'm afraid that's making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence.
He got whacked by this. He got whacked by the sword. He got whacked. Take that! Detective Atme, you were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you?
Ha ha ha, you must surely joking. You think that I, Luke Atme, could be knocked unconscious so easily?
This sword proves it. Before the theft, the sword was in the hand of the statue of Ami Faye. Furthermore, at the time it was not bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by the sword. Well, detective, how about it?
I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney.
Yeah, your soul is mine. Your soul is mine.
Damas motive apparandus.
I can't deny there may be a small hint of truth in what you say.
So you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you?
Clobber, what an ugly way of saying it, but I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment I turned to look at the computer.
So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse?
No, the coward must have wormed his way through somehow besides the door, perhaps this air duct in the sewer pipes. Then my arch-nemesis struck me on the head behind with a gruesome item here.
Ouch! Mr. Atme should have his poor head examined.
You can say that again.
How could he underestimated the thief that badly?
Shito updated in the court record.
Well, it looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway.
Huh? What?
That Atme is the greatest aid detective in the world? No, that he never actually saw the thief.
Oh, that's right.
So the thief may not have even been mask to mask.
Just one moment, Sir Lawyer. The thief was unquestionably mask to mask.
But you never actually saw him.
Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency.
Oh.
Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold, this is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by my security camera.
Oh, it is him.
That's him.
Mask to mask. Security camera photo added to the court record.
The thief can be none other than the arch-criminal Mask to Mask. After that, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes.
Well, what are you talking about? So, what do you mean he had a very good reason?
Exactly that. Mr. Delite had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate.
But how would you know about that?
Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest state detective to walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind since, well, ever. Look at me.
Well, I guess we better go take a look just in case. Okay.
Hey, Nick, remember what Detective Atme said? Exactly that. Mr. Delite had a very good reason to dress up and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate.
Why don't you go and investigate? A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it.
Okay, let's have a look.
If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world,
Come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 5th and bring $50K. Whoa! For 50,000? This is a blackmail letter. Sure looks like a major clue, all right. Blackmail letter added to the court record. Uh-oh.
Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. I won't take a second, I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you.
When I see a damsel in distress, I just can't help myself. Please, come on in. I'll make some coffee. Really? Okay, I guess I'll make myself at home, pretty lady. Wait a minute. I know that voice.
Oh, Nicky boy, I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest.
Ah! You're... Hey, Nick, it's you. And Maya, too. What a fluke. Larry Butts. Long time no see.
What, you know each other?
Nicky boy. Nick, do you and this girl have something going on? Something? You mean what I think? I underestimated you, Nick. A gorgeous lady like this. And married, too. Way to go, dude. I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cut Q in the butt. We haven't seen him for ages, man. I haven't seen him for ages. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey, man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client. We've got quite the storied history, he and I, and what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Oh, my God. Hey, come on now, you're embarrassing me, and in front of this pretty little thing here.
So you two are old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm going to go check on my bike.
Boop, 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 boop. Hey, bot. We only have one bot, Krabs. They come for the Binding of Isaac, I guess, huh? Oh my god. Doodle-doo, diddle-doo. Another new music song? This is a freaking gem, dude. This game's music is incredible. Savi is bot. Nope, Savi is not bot. He's real. He's actually Batman. Savi is Batman.
Nice girl, that Desi. How you been, Nick?
Too busy if you really want to know. Larry Butts. So what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. And what's with those clothes? You look, well, weird.
Hey, man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform. It's my part-time job.
But I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies when you're having fun.
Ha 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 ha.
Well, what's wrong?
Nick, I gotta tell yous. Woman, I don't just trust them anymore.
You got dumped again.
Well, you know Benifer? I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Caddy Tom and my whole life changed.
Benifer? Caddy Tom? I never heard of either of them.
Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it?
Well, actually... Anyway, it sounds like you had quite the adventure.
Woman, they're so ha ha. Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest.
Looks like he's still the same old Larry. Hello, not a bot. Runde! Welcome, welcome. Why are you here? This is a long investigation. So what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I heard from you. And what's with those clothes? You look, well, weird.
Hey, man, that's uncalled for. This is my uniform for my part-time job.
Oh, I already read this. Well, actually, woman. I already read this. So why are you doing here anyway?
Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural-born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked this up last night while I was working.
A wallet? You say you found this last night?
Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself.
Maybe she's the thief. Maybe she's the thief. And he is the biggest fan, dude. Maybe she's the thief. I don't know. Ron's wallet added to the court record. Oh, where was it? Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture is in here.
Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey, Nick, it's not what you're thinking at all.
No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit.
Oh, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news.
He really is here just to check out Miss Delite.
So you said you found it at your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard.
Chicks just love a guy in uniform, you know? A security guard, huh? So that's what the uniform is about. Hello, not a bot. Bot. Runde. So what time was it when you found it last night?
Huh? Why are you asking that? Trying to see if I got an alibi.
You're not the one on the hook for the crime this time, buddy.
I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building.
What was Mr. Delite's wallet doing there?
Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there.
He works there? You mean Mr. Delite?
Sure. Here, take a look at this. It's right there in his wallet.
What's this card?
It's a key card for the security company. See? It's got serial number right on there. There's no mistake about it.
You said you are working a part-time at the security company, right?
That's right. Well, why are you making that scary face?
Security company? Huh. Something's not quite right about Larry working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this key card. Key card added to the court record. Great music in this game, Runde. Really good music in Trials and Tribulations. Alright, let's present the key card to him and see what he says. So, you're sure about this key card?
Yep, that's the key card we were used at the building I work in according to the serial number. This one is for CEO's office. CEO? You needed to get into that room. Every time you use that card, it leaves a record.
It leaves a record?
Yeah, it tells you exactly who entered that room and when.
Larry, I need that data.
Whoa, slow down, man. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I never had a chance with Desi.
It's times like this when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. Okay. But listen to the bass line on this. It freaking slaps, dude. It's so good. Okay, what do we want to do now? I don't know. What about this?
Hey, Larry, what about this? What? You got something to say? Then say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter?
Do you know anything about this letter?
I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth.
Alexis? Huh? What?
I can't believe you do this to me. I thought you were my friend. $50,000. I don't have that kind of money.
No, you don't understand. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delite.
Well, phew. Man, you scared me. I almost had a heart attack, you idiot.
Wait, I'm the idiot?
Man, I was totally confused because it says KB Security right on the envelope.
Yeah, so what?
That's where I got a part-time job at KB Security.
What? Sounds like it's really fine about this KB Security company. There's something fishy going on here. Music's ridiculous. I mean, I love the music in the other games too, but this is all brand new music and it's good.
KB Security.
The company that in the blackmail letter, you know about it?
That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now.
Huh? So what are you doing here then?
Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what mice do when the cat's away.
Yeah. Anyway, how far is this company?
Let me see. About 30 minutes by car, I guess. Well, if you fly down there the road anyway.
Huh. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to the Lordly Taylor, right? And it would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back. If Ron Delite was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then... Whoa! Then he couldn't have stolen the sacred urn! Hey, Nick, your phone!
Hello, Moshi. Is this the right residence?
Ah, Pearls, where are you?
I thought I'd go to Lordly Taylor, try to find more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost.
What? Give me the phone, Nick! Pearly, where are you right now?
I was walking alone and found myself in front of that person's office.
That person? Who?
A person who doesn't act his age, says Fari when he's excited.
Luke at me, Ace Detective? Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you.
Alright, I'm a little scared.
Oh no, Pearly. Pearly. Don't get kidnapped. Let's go, Maya.
Wait a second, Nick.
What?
That phone call just now sounded like a real cutie.
Oh my god. Oh my god, Larry. Freaking creeper.
Another one of your special friends?
Say goodbye to Mr. Lite for me, would you, Larry? October 12th, Acme Detective Agency.
Mr. Nick, Miss Maya.
Pearly!
I never
thought I'd see you two again.
Butts, chill, my man. Jesus, Butts. When something thinks, it's usually the Butts. So
This is
Mr. Ace Detective out of the office?
it. When I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul inside.
Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were here last? Now that you mention it, there's a bag. This bag, I'm sure it wasn't here before.
It looked quite full. I wonder what could I in it.
Hey, Nick, come on, open it up. Hey, wait a minute. We can't just open private property. Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. That's true, and the truth be told, I have to admit I'm kind of curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a sec. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Well, hello there. Eek! He's here. And what are you doing, Saloya? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly. I'm really sorry. My made me do it. Nick, I can't believe you. A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behavior. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here? What if it's the urn inside there, dude? Smooth. What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself clear. Tomorrow's trial. Zavari! Shall we say, the figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime. Wow, Nick, sounds like it's gonna be really exciting. What's going to happen at tomorrow's trial so dramatic? Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer? It was becoming a lawyer in the first place.
Well, that certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick.
Tomorrow will be the day to remember. I, Luke Atme, will take the stand. And then Zvari, my testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask the thieves' co-conspirators. Co-conspirators? Hee, you're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat you will face during the trial. Well, what are you talking about? Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, then you sure would have heard of him. His name is Godot. Godot? Who is this Godot person? It is not surprising that Spirit Medium has not heard that name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in the country but in heaven. Godot, a legend, a myth, men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him.
Prosecutor Godot.
But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick? It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this, but Ace Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently traveling abroad. Huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in the country.
And you agree with that?
Most certainly. In fact, you could tell, called him Luke Atme of the prosecutor's office. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow.
Mr. Nick, is this Godot really strong?
I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprisingly, some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try and defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than the death penalty. Hey, last time I checked, no one knows for sure Mr. Julite really is demasked. My dear lady, times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you understand this when you are more mature. Looks like we're done investigating for the day. Saloya. The stage has been set, and the pieces are finally in place. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. Should we keep going? A new prosecutor, ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. Should we keep going? To be continued. You know what? I think 2 hours is enough. I think 2 hours is enough. Thank you, Runde. Appreciate you coming to the stream. I might continue this trial tomorrow, I think. But for now, I think I'll take a little break, get some lunch. Yeah. I think I'll take a little break and get some lunch. And then 2 hours feels pretty good, I think. My voice is kind of shot anyway. Get some lunch and then stream something else. But yeah, sorry, buddy. But I've been doing voice acting for like 2 hours. My voice is kind of shot. It was fun though. I don't mind the case so far. It seems kind of interesting. I don't hate it. Anyway, I'm going to take a little break, grab some food, and then maybe stream some It Takes Two or some Guardians of the Galaxy or some Binding of Isaac. I don't know. Take good care of yourselves. Thanks, Krabs. Thanks, Bots. Thanks, Wrightsa. Thanks, EE. And Savi and Runda. I think that's everyone. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.